I believe in kindness. I believe that all a person needs in their life is someone to set a good example, someone who could spread happiness, someone who can show what love is. This past summer, I went on a mission trip to Memphis, Tennessee. My youth group and I worked in a church in a neighborhood called Orange Mound, one of the poorest zip codes in the United States. The recent film and true story, The Blind Side, took place in this impoverished area. Half of my youth group worked on rebuilding and renewing the church itself, while the other half of us put on a vacation Bible school. I worked at the vacation Bible school with African American children whose ages ranged from 2 to 16 years old. Most of these children came from backgrounds immersed in drugs, crimes, and violence. The night I arrived in Memphis, I thought about the children that I would be working with for the next week and what they would be like. I thought they might want to tell us about things that they wanted in their lives, like better toys, newer clothes, wealthier schools, or even cleaner homes. We spent a whole night getting ready to entertain them by setting up games and crafts for them. However, the next morning when the first few children walked in the door, I learned that all they really wanted was someone to show them a little kindness in their lives. In the time I spent with them, I had never felt so important to someone. I specifically remember one afternoon, a little girl sitting on the curb of the street, looking up at me and saying, "Will someone please hold me?" In that moment, I learned that all a child needs in their life is love. For me to visit Orange Mound and to hear all of the horrid stories the children told me, from their parents leaving them to never knowing their real fathers, made me suddenly aware of the world that we live in. I felt so unsubstantial knowing that in 1 week I would be leaving and probably never seeing any of those children again. I gave my best efforts in that week to spread as much love as possible in those kids' lives and to set good examples for them because I knew they might not have anyone else in the world who would. The night we left Orange Mound, one of the little boys crawled in our van and tried to leave with us. We explained to him that he had to get out so we could leave, and he started crying. Although we weren't with them for very long, I do know that we made a difference in those children's lives. They also made a difference in my life. They made me believe that in life, all you need is a little kindness, a friend, and a good example.